I used to volunteer my time, not work. I used to volunteer my time at a senior center, craft shop, and in exchange, I could sell my jewelry there. So that's how I met her. She went in, and the first time she went in, she purchased 13 of my bracelets that same day. Then after that, she became like a $300 a month customer. She's right, she has spent a lot of money on my jewelry. Margie never really paid me at the time. She would order like 10 sets, 12 sets at a time. I sell them for anywhere from $40 to $50 a set, but because she purchased so much from me, I started charging her $35, and then she said, well, that's too much, I can't afford it. I buy a lot from you. So I went down as low as $25 for her because, again,
she's buying in bulk, so you're giving her a discount.
And she was a friend of mine, very good friend of mine, I thought.
Did you have a relationship outside of the jewelry sale?
Oh, absolutely. I actually have about 6 to 8 friends that I used to go to lunch with. We'd meet once a month, and Margie mentioned she didn't have any friends, so I thought I'd get her into our group. And the ladies just couldn't click with Margie because she was like kind of rough around the edges. And I said, you have to get to know her. Well, no, you let her push you around. She bosses you around. I said, no, she doesn't. She's just different than I am. I would take her everywhere with me. I would pick her up and bring her.
She insisted.
You considered her a friend as well?
Right.
And you spent time together outside of this jewelry relationship?
Exactly.
Yes, we went to lunch together, but Margie's not very good about paying. You know, she always expected me to pay. I don't drink alcohol. Margie likes to have a little glass of wine, which is fine, but it was always, oh, I didn't bring my wallet, I didn't bring my credit card, I have no cash, you know, I'll get it later. You know I'm good for it. That's her favorite line, you know I'm good for it. And she was good for it.
Okay,
she
was good for it.
That's why I continued. It wasn't until
Hold on 1 second, we'll come to you next.
Anyhow, she came over for lunch. We had lunch, we had a great time. She took 10 sets, which she had ordered. Like she said, she would order a lot at a time. The following week, her and her husband came over to dinner. That's when she brought me this. This is what she claims is worth $400. This bracelet and this, which she told me.
That is not my bracelet.
Let's focus on this. You claim that she dropped off 2 items on that day?
Items,
3 items, okay.
Yeah, 2 bracelets and that.
Can you hold them up for us? And
Sure.
Ms. Vale, I want you to take a look. Are those the items that you dropped off?
No. It was my bracelet.
It was a purple amethyst bracelet.
Amethyst bracelet.
It was neither of those items.
That's junk.
Do you have any photographs of the amethyst bracelet that you claim you dropped off?
I wish I took a picture of it, but I had this feeling I would never see the bracelet again.
Okay, well, wouldn't that be an important reason to take a picture of it?
Yes.
Yeah, and you didn't.
Or not drop it off.
You claim that you dropped off a different bracelet, and what did you ask Ms. Hunt to do?
I asked her to make 6 bracelets and then some complimentary...
Necklaces. Okay, and they were all supposed to match this one bracelet.
Right.
So, Ms. Hunt, you claim that she asked you to make 8 sets of jewelry based on 2 old bracelets
That is
and
correct.
a string of beads, which was the purple
8
string.
necklaces with 8 bracelets. She asked me if I could get 2 sets out of this. I said, in the event I don't have enough to make 2 sets, would you choose other beads the same color that I could make the second one out of? And she did.
Okay, you tell me what happened from your
What
perspective.
happened was I brought the gold and amethyst, which is a purple.
Right.
Real deep purple.
Right, and that doesn't look anything like an amethyst.
No, it isn't.
Right.
And I asked her to make similar bracelets.
So basically to use that as an inspiration, it's not to actually disassemble it.
Right. So every time I had purchased something, it's always cash up front. I owed her $15, and she made us go to the bank and get the $15.
Okay, and did you do that day?
Yes.
So did you pay for the 8 sets of jewelry up front? No. Why not this time?
Because I hadn't got them. When I received them, then I pay for them.
So you pay for things when you receive them, not in advance of her starting work.
Correct.